Hello everyone, my name is B and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yesterday I went to a wonderful talk by an illustrator of children's books. And in the crowd we had mostly adults, but we had about 3 to 4 children. One person asked him, "How do you stay positive and optimistic in difficult times?" And then he asked one of the children, "Do you prefer to play or do you prefer to fight?" And the child said, "I prefer to play." And that made me smile. And after the smile, everyone clapped. Because it was such a good answer. People call me crazy for being optimistic. People call me crazy for noticing all the small things in life and thanking God, thanking the universe. And one thing that I have been reflecting so much is that playfulness is light energy. It's not being weak. Playing is not being weak. Playing is being light. I repeat, because that needs to be said. People see optimism as ignorance, but in reality, it's only choosing to see the same situation from a different lens. And we live in a culture that we are just so obsessed by suffering, that we are just having to climb the mountain and delay gratification, delay being happy today. Why? Why can we not be happy today with what we have? And I say this in all terms. I say this in terms of having enough money to live, politics. We live in a society that we have a lot of information, and things have been bad, always. But it's the first time that we get access to all of this information, and we don't know what to do with all of this information. And optimism, it requires faith. But it doesn't require faith on the outcome. It requires faith in the moment of how to respond to this. You have to be creative. You have to use your powers to thrive. Because in a world that could be collapsing at any moment, how do we stay put? And we as creative people, we as artists, makers of anything, if we don't believe that it's possible to make something, we would not start. So this is a shout out to the artists out there for making all of this possible too. And art is only one of the mediums, because you can be being pessimistic is actually a way to protect ourselves from the pain, because then we don't allow ourselves to live fully our best life. Why are we not living our best lives today and appreciating the small things or the big things, every single one of them? And also, that is an ask from our bodies. How are we feeling every day when we are allowing ourselves to be happy? When we are present with our surroundings and we are granting access to happiness every day, all day. Thank you so much for watching.